Hey everyone, this is Will from BeerNT.com. Right now I'm going to cover a topic that some more advanced users might find a little quaint, and I was one of them actually. And what I found was it's better to be sure than to be confident. So what happened was I had a customer ask, how do I find the size of my hard drive? And my first thought is, well, you just right-click on the drive under my computer and look at the used and free space. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more, no, this actually is not the size of the hard drive. This is the size of the partition. In this case, there's only one partition visible. That does not mean it's not that there's no invisible partitions on there. That it hasn't been cut down, like someone hasn't short-stroked the drive. I mean, it's unlikely, but possible. So we're actually going to go and look at the correct amount of information and talk a little bit about differences in hard drive size labeling, basically. Okay, so if you go here over to your Start menu and you right-click on Computer, this works under XP also, and you go to Manage. It's the same under XP, Vista, and 7. This brings up your computer management. Go down to Storage and click on Disk Management, and it's going to load up the Logical Disk Manager. In this case, hard disk 0, which C lives on, is 931.51 gigabytes. And you see it's 931.41 gigabytes here, and there's 100 reserved. If this was a machine that ran with a hidden restore partition, like an HP or a Compaq, you might see several gigabytes in here, maybe up to 30, 40, 50, depending on the size of the actual drive. Or some people think, like, they open up their computer and they see two here. They see a C drive and a D drive and think, oh, I have two hard drives. Maybe C and D are just two partitions on this drive. Anyhow, the person was basically asking, how big of a hard drive do I have to replace my existing drive? And, so someone who is asking that comes down here, they follow this video and come down here, they see 931.51 gigabytes. So I'm going to go look for a 931.51 gigabyte drive. No, this is a 1 terabyte drive, which is 1,000 gigabytes. And so how this number actually comes about is hard drive manufacturers like to list drives as a 1,000 base unit. This way, there are more of them on the disk. Operating systems like to list gigabytes as a 1,024 base unit, so that the things inside it take up less space. So let's go over here to the calculator. We start out with 1,000 gigabytes. If we assume that they're the 1,000 gigabytes, we bring it down to 0.97. If you divide it by 1,024 again, you come down to 9.53. You divide it by 1,024 again, we're down to 9.31, and nearly at our number here. So basically, by dividing it by the 1,024 version over and over and over again, and then multiplying it out, it says that there is 931.51 gigabytes on this 1 terabyte drive. So also, when you go to replace a hard drive this big, you can pretty much round up to the next available size. Like an 80 gig hard drive would show up as a 71 gig drive in a computer. So if you round it up to the next highest level spot, you come up with 80. Your 40 gig drives are going to be around 37, so you round that up to 40. In this case, 931 rounded up to a terabyte. I believe most of your Western Digital 500 blacks are around 460, so you round that up to 500, and so on and so forth. But that's just kind of how it goes. So look at the actual amount of data your disk takes, and if you're looking for a drive that actually replaces the exact amount of size, just round it up to the next available amount of space for your hard drive. This will keep you from having any issues where you go and you reload your system on it, and you end up with less space. Maybe all your information doesn't fit if you properly backed up everything. That would be rather annoying to have happen to you. Anyhow, I'm Will for Beer and IT. Thanks for watching this video. If you want, you can drop me a line on more videos you'd like to see here, because I checked the comments here on our YouTube videos. You can also stop by our forum at beerandtea.com/forum, and you can help our community out there. You can either ask for help diagnosing your PC, drop out new video ideas. You can also help other people who have posted problems with their PC. You can help them answer that. We also carry a full line of PC repair training videos up on our site at our store at beerandtea.com/store. So I will see you on the forums, and have a great day.